tax evasion. It targets Americans using overseas bank accounts to avoid paying taxes at home. Lynette Lim with more.
The US is clamping down on offshore tax dodgers and has just extended its reach to Singapore. Under an intergovernmental agreement to be signed in the second half of this year, financial institutions here will provide information on bank accounts held by Americans to Singapore's tax authority. IRAS will then pass the details to its US counterpart.
This makes it a lot easier, both from a information reporting perspective, as well as with regards to the system and process changes that's actually required. I think there's always been a concern about whether this might lead to a extraterritorial tax clampdown globally. We do not think that that's something that would necessarily happen, but more likely what we might be seeing in the short and medium term is a situation whereby there will be greater transparency in terms of information exchange.
This greater transparency comes amid a global crackdown on cross-border tax evasion, and analysts say the move will help Singapore combat illegal fund flows and banish its image as a tax haven. Fund managers in Singapore managed about 1.6 trillion Sing dollars of assets in 2012, and according to asset management firm Lexico Advisory, the industry is unlikely to be hit by the new agreement. It estimates that US citizens only account for a tenth of Singapore's wealth management industry, but it warns that there could be challenges in implementation.
Financial contracts involving derivatives, involving note holders from different countries, you will have difficulty to enforce the right. And how do you ascertain, maybe a few hundred of individuals, which one is actually US citizen or US related, or what kind of entity are they? There will be a constant lack of information. How much can you ask the client to provide? And if they refuse, what does that mean for the overall tranche of the notes?
Last May, Singapore signed an OECD Convention on Tax Cooperation, an extended exchange of information assistance to existing tax agreement partners.
And for some analysis,